Hello, my name is Brody Park. I am in the 8th grade and I am doing project programming for my category. I am from the Cobb County School District. So my project is called Window Pong, which is just Pong but with windows as the paddle and the ball. So the purpose of this project is to demonstrate how artificial intelligence can be applied in business and commercial applications. For example, we can use artificial intelligence in manufacturing industries to help people with quality control and to reduce human error. This is just one of the basic artificial intelligence. So let's run this. So when I click, before I go into the actual game, I'm going to click settings and I can change the AI difficulty here from 1 to 3. I'm going to start on 3. So when I click single player, a ball appears, and when I click the ball, both paddles appear on the right and left side. So I'm gonna click this, and the right side is the artificial intelligence paddle, and the left side is me, which I am controlling now. So what makes this impossible on level 3 is the paddle always mirrors the ball. So wherever it is going to be at that level 2. And every time it collides every time the ball collides with the top or bottom of the screen or one of the paddles, it speeds up by 5%. And when it hits one of the sides, which is basically a score, it stops for a second and then starts again. I'm going to show you that now. And then stop the game. Okay. So I used JavaFX and Scene Builder to create this application. It is essentially a program where the most significant parts to it are the use of multiple application panes working together and communicating, as well as the creation of a Pong algorithm for the AI. So there are multiple levels. There's 1, 2, and 3. And here is where I created these levels. So each level, basically the AI paddle moves faster and faster. So for the first 2 levels, 1 and 2, the first level, it moves by 15 pixels at a time. And then the second level moves by 45 pixels at a time. And then the third one, which is impossible, I explained to you earlier, it mirrors it. So I wrote an algorithm to teach the AI to move up or when to move down, depending on where the ball is. So the game loop method, which is down here, this is the game loop method. It launches a ball with a random velocity towards the right using this math right here. So this line right here picks a random number between 5 and 15, and 5 and 15 is the top right corner on a circle. So it always launches the ball within those coordinates. And it is random between those. And this game loop method also constantly runs the function of user movement and AI movement and recalculates the ball's position. Afterward, if a collision occurs, it speeds up the ball by 5%. So the methods move player 1 and move player 2 are up here. Here's move player 1. So for move player 1, if the variable move key, which is just a variable that stores a single character, if it's given the value W pressed by E, the y-axis of the ball moves up, and the same thing goes for S, it moves down. And for P2, which is the AI, if the ball axis is below the paddle or above the paddle moves in that direction by as many pixels as I set it to, which is the difficulty level. So 15 or 45, and then this one mirrors it. So the method collision detect is up here, and this basically detects whether the ball hits a top, bottom, right, left, anywhere on the screen, or one of the paddles. And it basically, instead of, so it says if the ball is within a certain x value of the left side, which is 0, or if it's on the right side, which is the screen width of my monitor, which is 1920, it bounces at an angle the other way. So, and then the next method I'm going to explain is spawn paddles. These ones create the paddles using a pane, using Scene Builder, and it displays them on the screen. And then the method start single player, it creates the ball and hides the menu that first pops up when you start the program. So some unique aspects of the project is math, basically. So the math used to calculate the angle after the collision when a collision occurs is done with math. So I will show you that math. It is down here under ball control. And the most advanced math is this one right here. And my coding teacher, Drew Hutchison, he helped me with this math used for calculating the angles of the ball. So I learned more about how classes access each other and how I can use methods other people have created to my advantage to make creating a program easier. And I also learned how to use Scene Builder, which is a program that makes creating a GUI, which is the actual game and what you can see, easier. Okay. Thank you for listening.